What's up, everybody? I'm Donovan,
And I'm Blaine.
and this is the Rock and Horror Theater. We're going to be talking about our top 5 favorite horror directors, and I'm not talking the greatest horror directors.
We'll talk about whose movies and
Because
whose
although-
styles.
Some of these people in my top 5 favorites, in my opinion, are the greatest, but I didn't put Alfred Hitchcock in mine, and I think he deserves to be known as top 5 greatest for sure. But he's not in my list. These are my favorite. These are our favorites list. I'll just say, Wes Craven, I love you. I love you.
Yeah. You want me to lead this off?
You can lead it off.
I'm going to cushion the blow of the next one right quick. This is probably the weakest director in both of our lists, but I like him. And I don't mean weak. I just mean by what we have, sample size. You know, I think he's a hell of a director. I got Damien Leone as my number 5. I really enjoyed Terrifier. Not the biggest fan of the first one.
Terrifier
But Terrifier 2 and 3. 3 is in my top 10. It's like...
It's the guy who directed Terrifier, people.
People know. His name's on it. It's Damien Leone.
I never knew his name. That's
Yeah,
why
that's on you. You don't like Terrifier enough to be invested in that.
I got you.
You know what I mean? It's like...
Do people still look at directors' names, you think, nowadays? I know
Yeah,
we do,
absolutely.
but
I mean, he goes to conventions and shit, and people line up to see him. They know him by name. Like, people that like Terrifier
I'm
know
just saying in
names.
general, dude. Not him.
Most people... I mean... Mike Flanagan. People know that dude's name because they like to ride his dick a lot when all of his movies are the same.
I don't even know a movie he did.
He's the dude who's doing all that Netflix shit, like The Haunted of Hill House and like shit
Like
like
Zach
that.
Cregger?
Haunting on Black
Zach
on
Cregger?
Manor.
I don't know anything he's did by name. I just know he's doing the.
Yeah, you do.
No,
You've seen both of his movies.
I know he's
with
doing
me.
the new Resident Evil. I heard.
He did Weapons and he did
Okay,
fucking
okay.
Barbarian. What are you talking
Okay.
about? Yes, you do.
Who's the other guy? All right, James Wan and John Woo.
John Woo don't do.
I get
horror.
them confused as a motherfucker.
It's Ronnie Yu and
Ronnie Yu
and James
and
Wong.
James Wan, yeah.
Wong. Wong only did Saw.
So there's
Wong
a
did
Wong?
Final Destination 1 and Final Destination.
I'm talking about James Wan and the other dude, not James Wong, but the other dude you said. That's who I get confused. Ronnie Yu and James Wan, I get their movies.
One did
fucked up.
Saw, which you despise. Apparently, the other one did.
That was Woo.
No.
That was Wan.
Yeah, James Wan came up with Saw with Woo and L.
I thought that was the dude who did Freddy vs. Jason.
No, Ronnie Yu did
Ronnie
Chucky.
Yu did Bride of Chucky and Jason.
Freddy vs. Jason. Yeah.
Holy shit! Did I say?
So, I like Damien Leone's style. I like that he's brought back the grindhouse aesthetic. I like how dark and, you know, I talked about it on the third one, how kind of fantastical his movies tend to be. There's like the elements with the demons, and now they're probably going to hell, whether hell's a physical place or like a mental place, you know. In the video game, apparently, the last fight is inside of Art's brain. And I'm hoping that they don't do that, but if that's his creative fucking choice, that's his choice. But like, I like the darkness of his movies. Like, they're like unsettling and kind of give me a 70s vibe.
But honestly, I don't fucking like Terrifier really like that, but
He's not into it.
If I'm being honest, I'm such a stickler for practical and shit like that. I respect it more than probably any other horror movie. And not to mention, out of all the horror icons, yes, we already have Pennywise, but he's the runner-up for the modern day horror icon, whether I like it or you like it or not. Art the Clown is the best thing we've got as far as a horror icon in a minute, in a long ass minute. So I mean, I at least got to give it some respect for that. Plus, it's practical. I mean, I'm saying, dude, if he would fucking direct The Stalker, honestly, if I could just get 20,000, I would let him. No bullshit. I think he could pull it off. I'd rather him do it than fucking. I'm not even gonna mention any names, but so I'm giving you props on that.
Okay, then.
Yeah, awkward. Yikes. Okay.
I like Damien Leone for other ways. I like Damien Leone for the shit he was saying too. I really respect the fact that he could take something like $50,000 and make like $3 million off of it. That's not actually how much he got, but it was like Second Terrifier was like $500,000. He made like $38 million in like 3-day viewings. Like the shit wasn't in theaters, but 3
It was a
days.
big deal. A lot of people went to watch too.
It's like
sure.
the fact that it made that money and then the third one made that money, and you know damn well four's got to make the same amount of money, if not more, because it's more successful now that it's in fucking Dead by Daylight or about to be in Dead by Daylight and in Fortnite and all this other shit.
It is low key.
It's becoming
It's
this
the underrated
sensation.
icon of it, because anytime a new Terrifier movie drops,
It's got to make money.
it is big news. Like, I hear about it.
But
And I'm not even into it.
He has yet to hit that like 5 million space of more, whether it's combined marketing or it's production or any of that shit. He's yet to hit that. It's like I can only imagine when this dude does this next movie that's either about gargoyles or fallen demons or fallen angels or demons, whatever it is, it's something with wings. Whenever we get this movie, if it's a $5 million budget, bro, I guarantee you it's gonna be a masterpiece. I just think this dude, he has a unique vision. His style is unique for some, like, compared to what Hollywood's doing nowadays. It's so refreshing to see people, like, and he's been in the game for like 15, 20 years now. It's refreshing to see people not working for a corporate, one of the big 5 companies, coming out with an independently funded and done movie, and it make money back. It's like the reason I like fucking Obsession so much. Yeah, Neon put it out and has a couple of bangers before that, but this dude, like, Curry... I'm not going to segue into Curry Barker, but he almost made my honorable mentions. I don't have any honorable mentions because I felt like it wasn't right to do that, but it's like Damien is the real deal, man. Once he gets out of the Terrifier, makes something more accessible with all horror fans, because I get the gore being a turnoff. I think it's raw that he was like, hey, I got this budget. I can make this happen if I fucking want to, and then made it fucking happen. I like that about him. It's respectful as shit. But like... until he does a more accessible movie for the mass audiences to where people can go and comfortably say this movie's awesome as fucking one of my favorites, it's like I'm not gonna put him much like above these next 2 guys on my list. Shout out JR.
Shout out JR. Oh, Dag. Nah, but here's the thing. Honestly, for me, in my life, like, yeah, I do watch the Rob Zombie's first 2 movies are exactly right up my alley. Like, as far as all the other directors on this list are pretty much old school. Well, they're all old school. John Carpenter's the most, modern director on my list. And it's because I do watch House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. I mean, a lot. And I respect Rob Zombie. Like, I don't like a lot of his movies after that. I mean, I watch House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, Halloween, and Halloween 2. And I like the first half of Halloween more than I do the second half. I usually cut it off once it gets to the second half, honestly. And Halloween 2 is kind of underrated. I mean, that movie... Here's the thing about Rob Zombie, man. Even especially in the first Halloween... he was really in his prime directing wise then. I mean, you could say he had a lot of shaky cam or whatever, but other than that, like, this man just understands how to edit and how to get his shots in such a way it's just really a level above all these other horror directors, in my opinion. Like, I will put Rob Zombie, minus the dialogue and shit, but just strictly directing, I will put Rob Zombie head to head with anybody out now. For a guaranteed fact, I know Rob Zombie could make something more horrifying, directed more beautifully, just more creatively.
You say beautifully?
Yeah.
Let's cite 3 from Hell to say otherwise.
I'm not saying he doesn't have some stinkers. I'm saying what he has done has showed me he does have the potential to make the greatest horror movie in the last fucking 40 years. I will say 45 years. Rob Zombie has the potential to make the greatest horror classic since since what? I'm trying to think.
45 years is predates Child's Play, brother. You're crazy.
Yeah, I think Rob Zombie definitely has the potential to make a movie better than Child's Play. A horror movie more classic than the first Child's Play. Yes, I know he could.
Fuck.
He won't.
I'll let you continue.
I really don't fucking think he will.
He can't.
But what he could.
Nothing in his
I'm not gonna say he can't.
He can make a better movie than that, bro.
With the right money behind, not making these fucking fan-funded films. No, he can't. With nothing else behind him other than the money and the vision, I think he could make something original, fully original. Don't rip off Chainsaw. Don't rip off any of this shit. Rob Zombie, make a legit original movie. You've already did all your cliches. You've did your fucking tourist trap type shit with 31. You've did your fucking remake. You know what I mean? You did your Texas Chainsaw with fucking House and Rejects. Like you've did it all. I want to see you do something original. Something fully original, because Rob Zombie, here's the thing.
He has El Super Beasto. And it is good. It is a good.
It had characters from older shit in it, though. Did it not have Baby and Captain Spaulding in it and shit?
They are cameos in that movie.
Okay, either way, I want something fully original, not animated.
That's original.
Okay, other than that, I don't like Super El Beasto that much. I tried to watch it. I wanted to like it to say I did.
It's sleaze. It's fun sleaze. It's like Fritz the Cat in 2008, bro. I like it.
I just can't get into a Rob Zombie cartoon like that.
Shit, bro.
Not when I've seen the potential of what Rob Zombie can do. No, I want a fucking Rob Zombie horror movie.
I can't get behind anything after 31. 3 from Hell is okay in the first half. It's good in the first half.
There's shit I like about 3 from Hell. I don't just hate 3 from Hell.
I like it up until they leave the warden's house. Like after that, I feel like it goes.
That's me too. It's me too. Like I don't like any of the
nothing's as bad as Witches of Salem.
It gets very cliche. Plus, not to say
as bad as that, but
not to say but there's shits about Lords
I feel
of
like
Salem.
we've seen his peak.
Honestly, there's things about Lords of Salem though that show his full potential, dude.
Yeah.
I hate Lords of Salem, but Rob Zombie has the ability to make the greatest fucking horror film to come out in the last 45 years or the last 40 years. I'm not ragging on you or nothing. People love Curry Baker. Dude, if Rob Zombie would just get his shit to fucking together and make a legit horror movie and just be in his prime and let somebody else, like they say, let somebody else write the fucking dialogue for the most part, or at least edit it. Because a bunch of shit, cunts, fucks, fucking all this fucked up shit, it's not, you can't immerse somebody in that world that fucking much. You need some class to your shit.
Man, he doesn't have that.
That's what I'm saying. He needs somebody else he needs somebody helping him. But
I feel like
directing, we're talking about directing though. If he could just direct a fucking great movie that he can help with the story on, but get the fuck out of the dialogue.
So you just want him as a guy behind the camera.
We're talking about directors. I think he has the most potential of any director I've seen in my lifetime, without a doubt, as far as horror goes.
I feel like it's telling if you think that, but the guy needs someone to come in and do all the dialogue. Someone needs.
Because he's just his style, hellbilly, whatever.
But you're asking him to compromise his unique vision.
No, I'm not. I'm asking him to full freedom directing. But whenever you give Rob Zombie that shit, that's what holds everybody back from his films. I honestly don't even give a fuck. I just want him to do another movie that's original at least. And have full creative control as far as directing. Not have somebody telling you what you can shoot and can't shoot. When Rob Zombie can be totally free and have the money to be totally free, I think he could put out a masterpiece, dude. I really do.
Lords of Salem begs to differ.
Hey man, people put out some. This is my number 5.
No, I ain't dissing on you for liking them.
Out of all the movies I watch, I'm not gonna lie. Those 4 movies by Rob Zombie are in there, and they're the most impactful and inspiring.
That's fine.
Director wise,
but you still think he has it in?
Other than the other 4,
you still think he has it? Like you're saying stuff like don't let the studio interfere and shit like that.
I still think he could do it.
But he had that for like the last 3 movies and has just completely wasted that shit.
But
he just did the Monsters, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it's not horror. I'm saying with the right we
can talk about non-horror
with a big big amount of money behind him.
That was
a thought out passion. Yeah, but
that was like $8 million.
It was garbage. It was for Netflix.
But that was like that came out for more than just Netflix.
And I didn't even give a fuck about it anyway.
Nobody did
about the Monsters.
Wait, he did it. He had.
Nobody wants to see Rob Zombie, but I do want to see Rob Zombie do an original horror movie. My only point is, I agree with everything you're saying. Like I said, I'm not a Rob Zombie fanboy. All of his shit, he's got way more stinkers than he does good movies. Even his good movies are debatable. Like House of a Thousand Corpses, yeah, I love it, but
they're passionate. You're passionate about
it's horrible. It's the potential I see behind him. The shit he has done right has harkened back to the classic horror films I love. better than any remake or modern director has done for me. I
Okay.
think when Rob Zombie encapsulates that and can do it, but it's the matter of him doing it consistently and able to make a whole movie where he doesn't have those pitfalls where, okay, it's good, but now I got to listen to shit, cunt, bitch, fuck 50,000
So hear
times.
me out. I don't give a fuck about any of the language stuff. It's movies, man. Some people like Quentin Tarantino does the same stuff, but he adds the N word in there instead.
At a certain point, though, bro, you've got to.
There's a bunch of fucks.
Reality has to work for you within that story when it's. Well, and don't tell me that there's a certain charm to fucking Ronnie with his cast on saying, "Bitch, I will scroll over there."
There is. It's the hellbilly nature of it, man.
Charm to
His
it.
is like white trash. Every character in his movies are like white trash America. Bro,
there's been times
that about him. Nobody else talks about it.
Every time, just about, I watch Halloween by Rob Zombie.
I gotta go.
I can't help but to think of myself. I can't sit and think. I can't not think that. What the fuck, bro?
No, I like it.
You were hit with a force of energy that is just crying shit. I'm not listening. It's like a fucking barrage of.
Let me go ahead and cite another one.
Fucks and shit.
Let me cite something that he can't deny. This is the same dude that while watching Devil's Reject wasn't taken out of the movie whenever they had a whole like 3-minute scene talking about a chicken fucker. And how to cut off a chicken's head.
Michael Berryman, fucking.
It's because I guess he likes Michael Berryman's delivery more than he likes William Forsythe.
I just said Ronnie, Michael Berryman, Ken Foray in a scene with some.
But it's still very crass.
That is fucking gold.
It's very crass language. Talk about how to fuck a chicken.
Yeah, but that's nowhere near
crying shit.
That's nowhere near the force field of the first 10 minutes of that movie to anybody's senses. Immediately off the rip, for some reason, it starts off with God of Thunder. And then you just go into Michael cutting up a rat. Then you go into just pure dysfunctional fucking
my point
as extreme language as you can get. It's there for 10 minutes straight.
From my point of view,
and the baby crying, that still breaks my heart now.
From my point of view,
Boo. I can't stand her crying. It's
putting us in Michael Myers' like environment in that scene. Adds more to the plot and doesn't like turn me off of the movie at all because it's like, okay, so he grows up in a broken home.
It shows his genius.
Talking about fucking a chicken towards the end of a movie randomly, which there's humor scattered throughout.
It's in the middle of the movie.
Is it not right before he like leaves and Waddell's like gives him shit or whatnot?
There's like 30 minutes left, yeah.
Yeah, it's like right before like Waddell like
dude, that's a good scene though. You tell me you don't like that scene?
I like the Waddell confrontation. Like I know they're there type shit, and if you don't give me them, I'm a fucking like bring hell on you. I like that. I do not like there's humor in this movie like that. We ain't going nowhere, bitch.
Trust me,
that's funny.
It's too much.
The chicken fucking it's too much.
It's too much, but
it's just I don't like
that. It's too much,
it's off-putting.
But I can accept it because it's Michael Berryman and Ken Foray, and it's funny.
I accept Ronnie as William Forsythe. It doesn't take me out that there's this miserable ass prick,
but there are times when I watch it and I'm like, oh my god, I need to fucking walk out for a second.
I completely get where you're coming from.
It's like almost annoying.
I've heard other people
say it. And at times it is annoying.
I get it.
That's not annoying to me. That's like, okay. It's funny, you know what I mean? Like
my whole thing is this movie's been pretty solid until they start.
I don't shit on anything in Devil's Rejects. I think that whole movie is actually perfect.
It's his best movie. It's my favorite Rob Zombie movie, and I love.
I think that movie is actually perfect, and I think if he could do another one of those, not saying that style with the Western horror,
yeah, because we already,
but just another one of those where he's in his element. He's got the freedom. What?
Podcast, Donnie? You want to hit my favorite couple of times?
Oh, bro, I've been holding this for 10 minutes. Come on.
Third one to fuck up.
So, but yeah, that's how I feel about Rob Zombie, man. I think he's got the most potential out of any other modern director, and I think it probably won't happen, but I wish it would. But either way, for what my money's worth, he's probably my 5th favorite director.
Let it be known, I'll let Donovan talk about him for without putting my input in for 3 solid minutes. So keep that in mind.
All right, what's your number 4?
Marcus Nispel.
Marcus Nispel.
Yeah, it's however you want it. Potato. I want it to be known that he'd be higher on my list if he had more horror stuff. I do like his filmography. I like there's a couple of movies on here, like the USA movie Frankenstein with Parker Posey and Adam Goldberg. I've seen that. It's all right. I get the story they're trying to tell. I think Vincent Perez plays the Frankenstein, like not he's not called Frankenstein, but you know he's the killer of the movie. Uh, you know, he did Pathfinder, which is a very good like Viking-ish movie. They might just be Raiders, but I mean they're Viking. Like it's bloody. It's Carl Urban right after Dune, right before he like did like Red and shit. He's really good in it. Clancy Brown's a Viking in it. He's pretty good in it. He's like the main bad guy. I want to say like
Clancy Brown.
yeah, Clancy Brown. But yeah, Marcus Nispel did the Friday the 13th remake, which, if you guys listen to my, reviews, is my favorite horror movie of all time. It's what made me, like, I like Jason. I love Jason. I prefer the Jason movies over the Halloweens. If you've seen our other videos, you'd know. But him doing that, and then before the Frankenstein movie, he did the Texas Chainsaw remake, which is what put me on to Texas Chainsaw. I used to watch that. It's like my second most viewed VHS of all time. Like that and American Pie 2 or 8 Crazy Nights were like the three I would usually watch every day after school, like going into my 6th grade year and shit. Yeah, but I like Marcus Nispel. He also did the Conan Barbarian remake, which I'm a fan of. It's just whenever you've only done really 2 horror movies and your list is held up by other movies as well that aren't horror, it's just I gotta knock you down a peg. It's just he's more proven in different movies and across genres than Damien is. And everybody, most people like to cite that the Friday 13th or the Texas Chainsaw is better than either or. You know what I mean? Like people tend to be very high on those remakes nowadays. So it's like, that's telling of you as a director. I like the summer feel of all of his movies. A part of me thinks that he wouldn't have came back if we got that original Friday 13th remake sequel that they had planned in the snow, because he's never done anything in the snow like that. But like,
There's
well, that's a lie. Pathfinder is literally in the snow. But like, I don't know if they were actually on location in the snow. I think some of it might be CGI snow.
There's no doubt that he can direct a movie.
Yeah, especially a horror remake. If
I don't know if he's with any of the editing or not, but there's no doubt that every movie he's made is at least cohesive and put together well. He can make a movie.
There is a movie
that's bad.
Yeah, it's called Exeter.
Is it like his first?
No, this is his last movie he did.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's kind of what I think killed his career. It was also like very low budget too. So I'm like, why did he even? It's like Conan ruined his career because nobody wanted to give him like a big budget movie again. Shout out to Marcus Nispel. I like him. He's only 63. He could continue to direct.
You know what's crazy? Both of our number 5s are people who were directing music videos before they went to horror.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy? We didn't plan for that at all.
Number 5?
That's our 5th.
Nispel's my 4th.
Who was your first?
Number 5 was Damien Leone.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Leone.
Well, still. We have one on our list, both that is directed
videos.
Music video towards the bottom, but still top 5, so come on. I'm just pointing out that parallel.
Yeah, I got you.
It's weird.
Like he did a Spice Girl video.
Because usually I shit on stuff like that. I'm like, I don't want nobody that directs music videos making a fucking movie. Like, come on.
Yeah, but I can name one. The biggest, too. One of the biggest. David Fincher. He started out before he did Alien 3, he did music videos.
I mean, it's a natural progression anyway. It's dumb to shit on something like that because
Rennie Harlan.
That's a natural progression. It's like you got to get your foot in the door. So if you're doing music videos but you want to be a director,
it's a way to prove yourself.
It's a way to get your foot in the door. So that's dumb to shit on that. So yeah, I just think though that a lot of times you can tell, even with Rob Zombie. I mean, look at House of a Thousand Corpses. You can tell that the cuts and the way you direct a music video comes out a lot in your first movie for people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Even the Texas Chainsaw remake.
The coloring looks the same as like a Dracula video, bro.
Exactly. Or Texas Chainsaw looks like exactly the music videos they made for it on the spot. You know what I mean? Like it looks like that. But at the same time, I mean, when you do something that works, it works, you know.
Yeah, but that's my number 4. Marcus Nispel. Hey. He's really good. Might be hand in hand with my number 2, but it's like I prefer number 2's overall catalog in horror more. Go ahead, Donovan. You're number 4.
Zombie's definitely at the bottom of the rest of the 4 above him are definitely above him.
Yeah,
for me,
they're certified bangers.
Like I put Zombie at 5 for a reason because the people above Zombie on my list there's nothing Zombie can do. I don't think that they couldn't do or do better. But my number 4 is George Romero. Now, not to say that Zombie couldn't probably direct better. Honestly, he probably could in a more creative. I'm not even lying. Zombie's got some fucking shots that have blew me away, but Romero's above him for sure. Because Zombie will never have the mind, dude.
I'll be right back. You go on.
Zombie can never pull off a Night of the Living Dead like George.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I think he could do a zombie movie. That's the crazy thing. I think Rob
yeah, but my point is he can never create an original that's as impactful as a George A. Romero original. I'm just saying, George's mind, what he came up with that was impactful and fresh and innovative, is going to continue to be fresh and as innovative as anything Rob Zombie's probably ever going to do. That's all I'm saying.
Like you said.
Like, Rob Zombie's never going to come up with a character that is as iconic or a movie that is as atmospheric and moody as Frankenstein. But George A. Romero dropped Night of the Living Dead, which is a movie that is as atmospheric and as moody and almost maybe even more terrifying than Frankenstein.
How many of the segments did Romero do of
Creepshow?
Yeah.
Did he
direct all of it?
He directed Creepshow.
All of it. Every segment? Yeah.
So, I'm sure.
So let me go ahead and go on record and say nothing that Rob Zombie will ever or has ever touched is as good as Creepshow. Creepshow is a way better shot, way better film.
Zombie's great. He's got potential, but yeah, he'll.
It's like George Romero, because of Creepshow, I think proved that he could shoot whatever the fuck he wants to shoot.
Zombie cannot be creative in his simplicity.
Or in his shots, I think.
That's a big part of making a great movie, I think, is that you have to be creative. It could be off the wall, but you also have to show that you can be as effective in simplicity. That's what all the great even something like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Very serendipitous of you.
Hey, it's true though. even Tobe Hooper's Texas Chainsaw, like that is a movie that is very film school, very off the wall, but what it does in its simplicity, i.e., the Pam shot coming under the swing up to the house swelling, i.e. other things,
i.e.
it shows that Tobe Hooper can not only be off the wall, but that he can do something in its simplicity that is just as effective. That's the mark of a great filmmaker. Rob Zombie has came close, but he's yet to do it. That's his downfall. George Romero, on the other hand, he has single-handedly defined the film genre. You know, he's one of those that whenever he made his impact, it wasn't just a movie. Damn. It was a full-on pop culture swing. Like, the zombie movie would not be here as it is without George Romero.
It wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
I generally think it would have died.
And they were called ghouls in the first. The word zombie is not even mentioned in the original movie. But there's just Ben dying at the end. Everything about that movie is so fucking genius and so great and so raw, man. I mean, like the daughter killing the mom in the basement, the father from the basement arguing with the dude upstairs, and these motherfuckers are trying to intrude. It's like it's all a metaphor, but even when it's not, it still works at face value, man. Like them being cooped up in the farmhouse. Goddamn, everything about that movie. And that's just one movie. He also went on to do it even bigger and better with Dawn of the Dead. You know what I mean? Fucking Tom Savini was his right-hand man. Tom Savini was supposed to do Night, but he was in Vietnam. Came back and did Dawn for him. You know what I mean? Day of the Dead. You list any 80s horror movie list, Day of the Dead is on it. So, not to mention Creep Show. And he had his other one also. I remember when Amusement Park was like unraveled like just a few years ago in the early 2020s when they were like, oh shit, his print of Amusement Park, a fucking lost George A. Romero film. Like, it's not, his most greatest film, but it's still great. Amusement Park is good. Martin is good, but the vampire. I mean, he's did a lot. The Crazies. George A. Romero is solidified. Tales from the Crypt episodes. Or Tales from the Dark Side, my bad. Creep Show. There's not many who are going to have a touch on horror like George Romero had. So that's my number 4. Go ahead.
So we have the same number 3. And the way we're going to do this is originally he was going to do 3 in a row and I was going to do 3 in a row. I'm looking at this filmography a little bit more. I've decided I'm not going to do the 3 movies I originally planned on doing. I'm going to do a little bit of multiple different generations. He's a big fan of them. I'm a big fan of him. One of his favorite movies is two of his like top 5 favorite movies, if we're including multiple movies from each franchise, is made by this guy. And that's Tobe Hooper. Now, I'm going to let him do the Texas Chainsaw reviews right quick, whatever third movie he's picking. And then I'm going to do my 3. Go ahead, Donovan.
Tobe Hooper, man. I had 4, remember, but I put 1 and 2 together. Texas Chainsaw 1 and 2, Eaten Alive, Invaders from Mars. That's Tobe Hooper to me. I've seen Life Force, seen The Mangler, but that is Tobe Hooper to me. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974 is, without a doubt, the greatest horror movie ever made. In my opinion, it is, and it always will be. I don't see anything topping it. I don't see any production getting that close to reality with just even the art design and the setup. That first movie, it feels uncomfortable and hot because it was. They had live animals, dead animals, rotting bones, under fucking 100-degree lights, under 105-degree weather in August in Texas. Like, everything about this movie is legit and real and surreal. And then Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 does a 80s horror comedy. It does a colorful 80s horror, B horror, better than any other cult B horror 80s movie. Without a doubt. It is number 1 as far as even that goes. There's no other, like, you can look at The Blob and Christine and Killer Clowns from Outer Space and whatever the fuck. I mean, name any 80s horror movie like that. You can look at any of them, all the colorful, big 80s B movies. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 does it better. The story's better. Everything, the characters are the best of the 80s. There's nothing that beats it. Invaders from Mars, while it is not a genius movie or anything, it's a movie I grew up with. I have a lot of nostalgia for. It's got Nurse Ratched, I'm pretty sure, Karen Black. I mean, it's a bona fide. It's just a cozy 80s classic, man, about aliens and stuff like that, It's nothing special, really. To me, it is because I love Tobe Hooper, but a movie that is special and genius in the same vein as Texas Chainsaw Massacre is Eaten Alive. You won't find a grimier, greasier movie than you will find with Eaten Alive. I don't care. You can look at Maniac or any of those fucking movies that feel like that. Basket Case, anything.
Sir? Question.
Anyway, fucking Eaten Alive is the godfather of all those movies. Without saying anything about any of his other movies, I want to save that for him. Tobe Hooper is unequivocally a master of horror and he's top 3, period. I mean, he just is. His impact, his creativity, even the fact that he died out, even his longevity, because the shit he put out, the stuff he put out will last forever. At least some of it will. I don't care what time of the year it is. There's gonna be somebody that's discovering a Toby Hooper film. You know what I mean? He's just one of those guys.
Toby Hooper has a movie that someone I know said he's terrified a lot of kids, and I can see why. And that's Salem's Lot. The biggest goof.
Damn.
Salem's Lot. The reason it doesn't
Damn.
show up on his filmography like that is because it's a television movie.
Fuck, man.
But the shot of the fucking kid trying to get the other one outside the window,
Goated.
he's fucking vampire and shit. The whole confrontation between I don't want to fuck the name up, but the main vampire and the priest, it's like literally one of my favorite scenes from the 70s horror, I guess you would say. The priest losing faith and all that.
That's a huge adaptation to put together.
Yeah.
And he did it pretty well.
Flawlessly.
And not to mention,
It has not been replicated in 3 tries.
It had the fucking Banjo Sullivan from fucking Devil's Rejects in there.
Yep.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying, right off the rip, this dude ended the 70s doing that. So, there's that.
After Texas Chainsaw.
Poltergeist in the middle of the 80s. Like, even if Steven Spielberg was executive producer or whatever the fuck on that, it's like, you could tell this is Toby Hooper. The dude's he's able to make a aesthetic, he's able to put a tone to his movies. Poltergeist is one of the most kid-friendly horror movies ever. But there's some fucking creepy shit in that movie.
That's how Invaders from Mars is.
Is it really? Is it accessible to kids like that?
Yeah, it is. It
I didn't know that. I've never seen it. Spoiler alert,
very much is in it, but it's got that atmosphere in parts.
Yeah,
where
it's
creepy.
like it's. You could tell that Steven Spielberg, it's definitely something he would have signed on to produce, you know, because it's like whimsical, I guess you would say. The way it is, it's like it's not like a slasher movie, which was huge by that point in the 80s.
Had a little bit more substance. That's what Toby Hooper was.
And then the last good movie, and I'm not saying good, like this is schlock, mind you. But taking it kind of back to the Eaten Alive aspect, in 99/2000, he came out with a movie called Crocodile, which I personally saw at a very young age on Sci-Fi Channel. And yeah, it's Sci-Fi Channel material movie. But it's like, it's still kind of grimy. It still has like the kind of terror aspect. It's just, it's like a B movie because it's a giant crocodile. Like, it's like the only kill I think I can remember off rip is this girl gets bit through the floor, through a wall, and her boyfriend tries hightailing it out of there in a truck, and the tail sideswipes him into a fucking gas pipe to where he blows the fuck up. And I remember, even as a kid, I was like, yeah, fuck that dude. Like, that's it. But it's like he was so good from the 70s to the 90s, working minimally on the movies he wants to. Like, The Mangler's another good 90s movie, but I won't talk about it because it's 3. But I like Toby Hooper throughout the years. Even the shit that isn't, like, held as, like, some of the greatest horror movies ever. Like, TCM 2. Poltergeist is like that, too. So, I mean, like... But it's like, I picked one from each era of them that I really like. But I mean, like, fuck, Salem Lot. I didn't even know off the top of my head that he did that. I was looking down his filmography. I was like, there has to be something else. Saw where he had shown up in a couple of movies acting as cameos or something like that. And then television popped up, and the first thing I see is Salem Lot. And I was like, yo, this dude, Toby's fucking goated.
He is.
Even his lows, it's like I said, he had a couple of stinkers after 99, but like, even then, it's like when your worst movie to cap off your career is like better than half the shit that Sci-Fi Channel comes out with. There you go. It's like it's still not all bad or whatnot.
Dude did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Enough said.
All right, time to go to number 4. Number 2.
Number 3.
Number 2. That was our 3.
Who all did I say? I said
George Romero and Rob Zombie, and then him.
Damn.
All right, here it is.
Is it on me or you?
Me. Number 2. Alexandre Aja. I had to stop butchering his name. We all like the Hills Have Eyes remake. It's very good.
Good remake.
It's not my favorite remake, but it should be.
My favorite.
If I mean, like, very well justified. That movie's fucking awesome. In some ways, I prefer it. But that's me. I really love the third act of that movie a lot more than
Can I give Alexandra one thing, then I'll let you go the rest of the way?
Yeah.
On the subject of Hills Have Eyes 2006, hands down the scariest monsters put into film, in my opinion, were in that movie. Yeah.
Well, Pluto
and fucking
Papa Jupiter.
The dude with the fucking who goes in the RV while the girl's sleeping. And wakes her up by touching her face. That's a dude who played Super Freddy.
Yeah.
I forget his fucking name right now. It's Michael something, I think. But yeah, that to me is the scariest image in horror history other than like fucking Leatherface popping up on Franklin. Like, I couldn't even watch that shit as a kid to a degree. Like, if I was alone in the house, I'd be terrified. Like, seriously. But anyway, go ahead. So he did capture one of the scariest moments I've ever had in my life.
Go look at our standalone horror movies. High Tension's pretty great. I like it. I like the brutality of it. I like the shots of it. He did Mirrors, which I completely forgot to mention in multiple times.
Kiefer.
Shouts out Kiefer Sutherland, and shouts out to Amy Smart, you know. If you know me, you know I like Amy
Butterfly
Smart.
Effect, just friends.
But I really Starship Troopers for those
Wait,
who
that's who you were talking about?
Amy Smart, like when it comes to
that's
blondes.
Your big crush?
Like with blondes, it's her, Florence Pugh, and Florence Pugh is above her because I mean she's literally 2 years older than me. I'd be stupid to get with her, like not to get with her. But it's Florence Pugh, it's Amy Smart, and it's fucking Come on, man.
I'm laughing at you.
What's the third one?
Because I was gonna be
I just had her in my head.
I was gonna
That's
say
crazy.
my ideal blonde is Tara Reid. That's
No,
Katherine Heigl.
You name off all the bad ones. Okay, but
woo.
Fuck, he did High Tension. He did Mirrors, which is great. You know, a good little it's really good. I can't believe I forgot that shit, dude. If it didn't have a sequel straight to DVD, I'd fuck with it. Shout out that sequel. It has Christy Romano from Even Stevens butt ass naked. She wound up.
She went nude.
She went full frontal in this movie.
She's super wholesome, bro.
She went full frontal in this. Her character is a part of a rape murder.
Like I follow her. Didn't
Her
she get
character's bad.
shot or stabbed in the face in the last year or two or something?
I don't know. That'd be crazy if not. But I've seen her
bro.
podcast.
She's super fucking.
Her
awesome.
and Hillary Duff have a podcast together now. Actually, we're not promoting them. They don't pay us. But
shouts out Duff and
Romano. But no, she goes full
Ray
frontal.
Romano.
Like she's also a bad human in that movie. Like she holds down. Like she's like Damaris. She's involved in a murder that
rape and murder. My old aunt Damaris.
She didn't murder somebody, but still she's involved in some shady shit. But it's a shout out. She ain't seen this shit. She go to prison. But did that. Then he did Piranha 3D, which is fucking, like I said, I have a whole motif on, like, if you're gonna do a remake, do that. If like, you don't want to be called unoriginal, you know, like with the Friday the 13th haters and the Texas Chainsaw haters and, yeah.
Stuff like that.
I mean, it's like, I have a whole rant about why I think it's a good way, like, it sets the foundation of how to do it. It has good movie stars, people in the genre showing up here and there. Got its own original story. You don't have to watch any of the other Piranhas to dig this movie. It's just, I mean, he did that. It's like...
You know, the more I hear about it online, I don't think that was very much of a hot take.
People do that.
Everybody
that shit has like a 32.
Everybody I've heard is Dick Road fucking Piranha 3D. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
At least all the people I listen to, which ain't much. It's like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, it's not very well received by critics.
Well, fuck the critics.
But, I mean, I like how he could, like, sure, a lot of his shit's hot, I said I like that about Marcus Nispel as well. Nispel. It's just I like that his shit has always got a summer vibe to it. All of his movies are good. Like going like July or June to go see a horror movie. You know you're getting something good if he's the one directing that summer horror movie. So he's my number 2. I would like for him to shoot a really, really violent movie for me if I can ever get it written. But like I got some ideas for like a desert wasteland type set movie.
As if Hills Have Eyes wasn't violent enough.
That's why I want them. I want to take that to about a 11.
God damn.
Not gore, but just like as high octane as that movie's second act is, I want that to be like literally after like the first 30 minutes of my movie until the end. Yeah, I got an idea.
I don't know if I can handle that, man.
That's what I'm saying. I have an idea.
So you're going hardcore. You're like Rob Zombie?
No.
Yawn. Like that. That's
no,
baby.
No.
Is that baby gore to you, Rob Zombie, or you think you're going way harder?
Zombie's that
I gotta hear an idea of this. Like, how hard are you trying to go? That's one thing to say it, but you've got to have something lined up.
I want a chick in a desert being hunted down. Other people kind of scattering through this in this little like desert.
By one person or multiple people?
Multiple.
Okay.
But like she's like maybe like 5 to 10 miles away from civilization on foot, but they have like vehicles.
If I wanted to film this with you, could you change the location to woods?
Probably not.
No? Has to be desert?
Has to be desert.
Damn, that's gonna be hard then.
The woods would make it feel very
wrong turnish. Cliche?
I don't know how to describe this.
Uninspired?
I don't want her survivability rate. Like, when people see a woman
it's uninspired,
in the woods,
too.
I don't even care about that, because most movies are by this point. You know, they all take homage to something or take elements. I don't like the idea that in the woods, if there's no dehydration element, there's not, like, rattlesnakes and scorpions, there's not minimal, like, cover. That's the big thing.
So the desert is even more raw, even harder to survive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got you. So you're ramping everything up to 11.
I just want it to be in a desert. This dude shooting that hot fill.
What else? And you don't like Wes Craven's Hills Have Eyes, or do you like it?
I never said I didn't like that movie.
Do you actually enjoy it when you watch it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. To be real, I've enjoyed golf movies that we've watched from the 70s by Craven, like recently.
You like that one too?
Yeah, I like that one. It's just
good.
I love the second act of the remake.
Shout out Weasel and Krug, man. 2 of the best fucking characters in horror history.
But yeah, I'll let him go to his second one.
My second one, not to sound pretentious or anything like that, I truly 100% mean this. And the first movie I saw by this guy, I saw when I was like 4 years old. It was on a VHS tape I popped in, and it disturbed the fuck out of me. It left, like, it was probably the thing that jump-started empathy and shit like that for me. Like, and I couldn't figure out what this movie was for over a decade. And finally I figured out it was Creepers / Phenomena by Dario Argento. He is my second favorite director of all time, bar none. There's nobody who can do surrealism better than him. There's basically nobody who can do visceral horror better than him, other than maybe Fulci. Those dudes are legit geniuses, and they use the atmosphere over logic thing sometimes, but they've always still got a thread without their movie that leads you from beginning to end. And if you love film school type shit and art school done at the highest degree, then Dario Argento and Fulci are the 2 dudes for you. I mean, that's just about as... Yeah, I mean, there's nobody who can do that visceral, surreal, death in the very second of death, captured on screen thing that they do. I mean, it's just, you've got American and you've got Italian, which is definitely more sexual, more harder edged. I mean, it's all about combining the beauty and innocence, mainly of females, with the violence of the world and dissecting that. You know what I mean? It's in just the most beautiful way you can think of, while also being creative as fuck, catching you where you can never guess what this story's about. You can't watch a Argento film and just know what the fuck is coming. You can't guess it. I mean, the dude's got another mind. So that's my number two. I think anybody that wants to make film, whether it's horror or not, Dario Argento is somebody you need to study without a doubt. He is the master of colors. He's the master of, I'm not going to say atmosphere, but he's the master of the theater of mind and surrealism, for sure. Go ahead.
Gotta sugarcoat it. I think when it comes to keeping horror going into the new millennia and every decade having a banger or something to rejuvenate the horror industry, it's him. He's the key to keeping horror going. We lost a very important guy in 2015. It's just the way it is. And I'm not gonna go into like Nightmare on Elm Street or Scream.
If his death didn't touch you
in the community,
I'm not trying to be a gatekeeper, but if it didn't touch you, especially when it happened, then you really are missing out on something, and you're really ignorant to something great.
Yeah, it's like we lost a very important staple to horror history. It's like, you know,
arguably the most important staple of modern times.
Like I said, he kept it going into the new millennium when other people were bowing out. Nothing against Tobe Hooper, nothing against John Carpenter, nothing against Joe Dante or any of those other good
Wes outlasted all of them, though.
He outlasted
really.
all of them. People were still going to see Scream 4 when he, like, right before he died. Like, sure, it was almost half a decade before he died.
Scream 4 still holds up as a modern slasher that you can't just shit on. It's still one of the better modern slashers done by Wes fucking Craven.
And here's the thing I respect more than anything, because sure he did Freddy and sure he did Screams. And then The Hills Have Eyes, and then the OG Last House on the Left. In the 90s, he was creative as fuck. He did Vampire in Brooklyn, which is an original gothic romance movie that made Eddie Murphy still somewhat funny, but he's very serious in this movie too. Kind of showed off Eddie Murphy's skills as an actor. It tells a pretty good movie, like, story. And he did People Under the Stairs.
Creative as fuck.
Which is a certified hood classic. If you're in the horror community.
There's not another movie like People Under the Stairs.
It's not.
It's the only one of its kind.
It talks about poverty and how, like, the rich neighborhood, you know, like the rich white dudes have skeletons in their closet, which is their incest, and they have, like, fucking kids chained up in their fucking house. You got Ving Rhames in one of his earliest roles.
Very Flowers in the Attic.
Very Flowers in the Attic. I can't remember the main girl's name, but she's good.
Alyssa Milano looking chick.
Yeah,
the little girl, yeah. The main mom,
McGill.
the redheaded, who I don't know who the fuck
You got Everett McGill as the dad, and he's good in, like,
Silver Bullet.
It's Silver Bullet, but in, like, Under Siege 2 and, like, other shit. He was just kind of a guy who was there at that time in that era of Hollywood.
Not to mention,
I think he's in Commando as the main bad guy, maybe.
Not to mention,
yes,
it
main
is
bad guy Commando.
It is a
Cobra. Main bad guy Cobra.
It is a greatly directed movie, very cohesive, tells a story the whole way through. It's basically low key. It's Wes Craven at his most mainstream in a way. Like, it felt like the Burbs or something.
Yes,
it felt like a studio movie that was shot very cohesively.
But it was a passion project for him. He wanted to do this.
That movie came across probably exactly how he intended.
Now, don't get me wrong. It's not all sunshine and daisies, because I don't fuck with New Nightmare. But
I do. I
generally enjoy Wes Craven movies. I loved the movie Cursed, even though the studio fucked that movie to hell.
You may hate New Nightmare, but don't act like that ain't Rainbows and Sunshine too, bro. That was still a great movie. That wasn't a shit movie in his thing, like Hills Have Eyes 2 or something.
I will never watch that movie.
And I like Hills Have Eyes too, but I know it's garbage.
All right.
But it's just cozy. But
I like Cursed.
I digress.
I like the movie Cursed, and I love the movie My Soul to Take for what it is, because it was original. It was an original ass movie that nobody fucking went and watched.
Talk about
it
original.
Really pisses me off.
He's always been original. Well, not always, but pretty much always.
At this point,
Deadly Friend. That's original as fuck.
Brother, let me tell you.
The Amish horror movie, Deadly Blessing. That's original as fuck.
Let me.
He's always been.
Clarify.
No, I'm not saying you didn't say that.
What I'm saying is,
I got what you were saying.
At that point, all he had done, from the '90s, besides the two movies I said, and that romance that almost nobody fucking wanted to saw. It's Scream movies, a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
That's what I'm saying. These were flops. The ones I'm talking about are flops.
My Soul to Take is a flop. He ended it right before Scream 4, his last original movie idea.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you on that. I was saying, even you said he got hella creative. I was saying, if you really think about it too,
it was always
he had a fuck ton of flops in the early 80s too. A lot of
directors just do not have that creativity going on 70
consistently for decades. That's what I was getting at. Even though they were flops, he was still reaching for something different always.
It's just
who makes an Amish horror movie?
Wes Craven's the GOAT.
GOAT for sure.
Me, he's the GOAT.
And, dude, all that we didn't even really, because it's already been brought up a million times, but we didn't even speak on Freddy. We barely even spoke on Hills or any of that, and it's still enough to fill hours-long discussions.
You could do a book on.
We didn't even mention Shocker. That's like a fucking famous bookmark in his filmography for a lot of people.
For a lot of bad reasons.
Hey, I like the soundtrack more than I like the movie. Paul Stanley's on there.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad movie, man. It's all over the fucking place.
Paul Stanley's on the soundtrack.
It's a lot like Lawnmower Man. I'm gonna be 150% with the audience and you, Donovan. I
don't think it's that off the wall, but I got you.
Lawnmower Man, though.
I've seen some of it. I couldn't even get through
it. I feel that way with Shocker.
I feel like that movie was like a trip, like a fever dream.
I feel like Shocker is like
a fever dream.
Yeah, right. I cannot stand that movie, and I'm sorry to say
it was kind of boring to me. I hate the shit.
I don't like Stalker or Shocker.
You don't like the Stalker?
Go ahead and go.
Number one. The reigning king, and I hate that I have to do this second. I wish I could have ended on this, just for the respect of this man. Favorite, number one, horror director of all time. JC, not Jesus Christ, but close to it, John Carpenter. Halloween. Assault on Precinct 13, which is a good movie.
Remake's good too, with Ethan Hawke.
The Thing.
Remake's pretty good. Nah, serious, the remake?
They Live. Vampires.
That's pretty solid, yeah.
In the Mouth of Madness.
What's that about?
That's about the author.
What happens?
Kane.
What happens in that movie?
He goes to the place.
What about Ghost of Mars?
See, I didn't mention that. I'm mentioning mine. I'll leave those for you, brother.
I ain't got shit to say.
The ones because you notice I didn't mention Big Trouble in Little China.
What about Christine?
Hey, Christine. Yes, sir. Escape from New York.
What about Starman? With Jeff Bridges.
It's good, but I get
it.
But I'm just saying though, like
it took a break.
Christine is one of the most atmospheric, greatest score movies of all time of the 80s.
I generally it's like top 5 favorite Stephen King.
The Fog is the greatest. My favorite ghost story in cinema of all time.
You skipped one.
Hold on.
You forgot one.
Hold on. Bear with me.
Okay.
I said The Fog.
Okay.
I said The Thing.
Yeah.
I said They Live.
Yeah. Said Christine.
You talking about Prince of Darkness?
No, I'm not, because it's not on his filmography.
Is somebody watching you?
Nope. No, sir. Give me a second.
Don't do this to me on
so somebody's watching me?
Yeah. Somebody's watching me. Yeah, but fucking John Carpenter's the GOAT, man. I mean, dude, Ghost Story goated with The Fog.
You missed one. Christopher Reeves. Mark Hamill. Christy Allen.
Preacher feature goated with The Thing.
Motherfucking Village of the Damned is a masterpiece. I'm tired of people acting like it's not.
I like Village of the Damned, but I'm not going to sit here and put it in his Top greatest.
His
It's
best
on.
90s
It's on
movie?
the edge of his.
It's his best 90s
Vampires is better. Come on. Come on.
It could go both ways.
No, Vampires
it
is
depending on my mood.
infinitely better than Village of the Dam.
It could go
Village of
both
the
ways.
Dam is good, but it's.
If I want to go,
I feel like it's lazy Carpenter. There are times when I watch it where I do love it. It's very
Village of the Dam's good, bro.
very atmospheric, and I love the story. But I hate to sound like everybody else, but it's. I'm not gonna put it in cited as the reason why John Carpenter is my number one.
Best 90s movie he did.
I mean, not to mention, other than even Halloween 2, John Carpenter had a fuck ton to do with that. Wrote the famous twist of the brother and sister, which we all accept and we all love at this point. And I don't need it to be erased. Like, come on. That's where 2018 fucked up. Just keep them fucking, why? Just go ahead, man. I know John Carpenter hates that, but at this point, there's been so many fucking movies. You might as well just keep it, especially. Cuckoo. But fucking Halloween 2, man. All the fucking gory scenes in that, everything. It's all John Carpenter. Fucking, even Halloween 3, man. John Carpenter, he did the score. So, I mean, come on, man. Fucking They Live, one of the greatest social commentaries ever done in horror, period. The Thing, everybody says it's the greatest special effects movie of all time. I think there are some that come close and maybe better, but I can't name them right now. So yeah, I pretty much agree with that. Plus the isolation atmosphere in that movie, fucking genius. And that movie is still proof. You don't have a movie with that many fucking questions and paths crossing with who's the thing, who's not the thing, and not have holes all in it. For the most part, the thing is fucking solid, man. There's no holes in it at all. That in itself is a feat that's almost damn near impossible to do, and at the same time is shot beautifully with that wide Panasonic fucking John Carpenter look. Vampires, James Woods, come on, man. I mean, yeah, it's not genius John Carpenter, but it's still, other than the obvious main two choices, really, I put Vampires over Near Dark. You know what I mean? I'll put Vampires up there.
Bill Paxton.
Fuck, man. I know Fright Night is it's better. Fright Night's better.
You're getting off.
I'm just saying, man.
You're
John
trying
Carpenter.
To put Vampires over like fucking
Fright Night. I mean, I think that's arguable.
Lost Boys.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
No Lost Boys.
Lost Boys is better than Vampires.
Salem's Lot.
Vampires.
No. Fuck no. The story.
I love Salem's Lot.
Story is nowhere near
as long as fuck. As long as fuck though. For my money though, like Vampires, I put it over.
The movie, the television movie. It's like 2 hours and like 26 minutes.
Dude, it seemed pretty long to me. Like it
Maybe
went on
because
for
it has
a while.
cuts and shit. Hold up.
I mean, I got it on DVD. That's how.
You got Salem's Lot?
Yeah. Dude, it took me like 3 nights to get through it. I kept passing out. I was like, what the fuck? I kept getting farther and farther into it, and I was like, I don't know, man. I had to watch it a couple times to even know where I was at, because I haven't read Salem's Lot. I've read a lot of Stephen King, though.
Shit.
How long is it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Is it like 4 hours?
It's 3 hours and 31 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty
long.
No,
I did the math wrong.
How many minutes?
It's 3 hours and 11 minutes, because 180 is 3 hours. It's 191 minutes. It's a little bit longer than the third Lord of the Rings movie, though. It's only
it's long.
6 minutes
longer. It's long, but Salem's Lot is good.
It's no Rose Red or fucking The Stand.
I think it's better than The Stand.
No, I'm saying like
Link,
those are fucking like.
Yeah. Hey, actually, The Stand, it's like 4 something. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's 6.
It's like 5 30-minute episodes, bro. It's fucking insane.
And it's the 90s Stand is so hard to get through. I love it to a certain point, then it's like, gets so hard to watch. But anyway, speaking of Stephen King, man, Christine. I know we brought it up, but come on. Christine kicks ass, man.
It always comes back to John Carpenter.
Fucking kicks ass. He is a guaranteed master of horror. I feel like there's more to say about him, but I mean, fuck, man. Some things are just better left unsaid. I named all the movies. I'll let those speak for themselves.
Village of the Damned was one of them.
And Village of the Damned is one of them. That is a great movie. It's a slow burn.
It's a fun movie.
Kirstie Alley's hot. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I will.
You must not have seen her in Scream Queen season 2.
No, I didn't.
Just let itself go, man.
No,
We're talking Kathleen
I saw
Turner
her when
at
she was
40.
on that weight loss show, I think, on A&E or some shit.
didn't work. It didn't
She was
work.
pretty hot then.
It didn't work.
I like her when she's fat.
Shout out Christy Allen.
Shout out Christy Alley.
Like, comment, subscribe. Still ain't got nobody commenting. We like at this point.
We're fucking
the
nobody.
likes are likes, but the views have gone up. It would help. Like you don't even have to like the crap.
Look,
engagement works.
we're nobody.
Call us stupid. Be like,
I'm
what
not,
the fuck you guys talking
I
about?
want to clarify something. I'm not doing this. I'm basically yelling at a wall. I know nobody gives a fuck. I'm a nobody.
41 people watched
is
our
for
last
me.
video. 41 people watched our last video and not one comment. Then it's like, come on, guys.
That's all right, though.
You
I
guys
don't
have
care.
to
Just
hate.
keep watching. Just like it. You don't even have to comment. Just like it, man.
That is
just something. But I mean, yeah, comment. I'm not shooting that down, but at least give us a fucking like, man. 5 likes, 5 or 6 likes. I'm like, come on. You know, but then again, I know I'm nobody. I'm thankful for even the watches we get and the likes we do get. But Blaine, hit us with that number 1 favorite director.
I already did. Oh, it's Wes Craven. What are you talking about?